Hello everybody, welcome back, I'm in your left ear, and welcome back to VRML 1, where we've hopefully fixed everything, but that's kind of a small chance. Fingers crossed though, but now we've got Reverb versus Typhon, which I mistakenly thought was tomorrow, but it's now, right now, and I'm still here with Psychaotic, so how are you doing?
Doing good. We're getting right into this round. No time really for any analysis, so let's see how this goes. Counting down, it'll be Reverb versus Typhon. Super exciting. We just saw Reverb play Gravity, and it'll be interesting to see if they take that mentality from the last match into this one, or if they're able to start fresh. But anyway, stacks our way now. The headbutt going in the favor of Reverb, but the possession going to Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight sending that almost all the way through, bouncing around off of double diamonds, but it will be recovered by Andu. He's going to back this one up a bit. Oh no, taking an unfortunate balance off of Station. Who will be there first? It will be Sock, who gets stunned out by Owen. So Owen with an opportunity here for Reverb, looking for some teammates. Going off a post, driving in himself, and finds it for 2 points, starting off this round in favor of Reverb.
Yeah, brilliant shot there, and we're going to see Reverb come up with 2 points. So, yeah, Reverb kind of have the tougher challenge here, because they just came up against Team Gravity, and they played really, really, really well. And Reverb came out with kind of a big loss in that round, so it's going to be difficult for them to just immediately go into this second game with full mentality, but it seems like they've done exactly that. They've not let that round against Team Gravity affect them in any way, and that's actually really, really difficult. And you'll know that if there's if you've ever played Echo Arena before as a team, because it's just sometimes really difficult to recover from those sort of losses, especially when they're that big. But I suppose it is from Team Gravity, so what can you really expect as this clear comes through from Typhon, and actually Typhon looks to be fighting back as well with another 2-point shot coming, 3-point shot, sorry, this time coming through, and that's going to be Typhon up 1.
Yeah, Typhon answering back fast, trying to set that momentum in their favor as quickly as they can. So we will see how Reverb is able to answer back. Coming out of the tubes now, probably QBing will be Ollie. It is sending that over to J for Jack. J for Jack doing some moves, trying to juke through this stack before sending it upfield in the hands of Owen. Owen looking across, finding Itriz, who's going to send that back to J for Jack. J for Jack going back to Owen. Going in a little triangle now, but the stack is able to catch up to it. It is recovered now by Jaxpie. Jaxpie sending that through almost all the way down into the bubble. Picked up by Andu. Andu taking the shot. No good. Bouncing off the back wall. Recovered by Jax. Jax sending it to Lucid Knight, and Lucid Knight will drive that in for 2 points, putting them up now by 3.
A great shot there from Lucid Knight, and here, yeah, Reverb not doing quite as well in defense. And actually, that's quite strange, because Reverb were doing very, very well in defense last game. Maybe Typhon are able to stop their stacks a little bit better, even then Team Gravity were able to. And Gravity tend to be kind of more offense-based, so they tend to kind of just worry about what's going to happen to them instead of kind of stunning stacks out, because what teams will do, some teams will actually focus the other stack more than kind of their own defense setup, or their own offense setup, sorry. So they'll actually go to the enemies first to stun them, whereas Team Gravity do their setup first, so they have more clean play. But it seems like what Typhon's doing here is actually working very well, which is stopping the stack from actually getting back in the first place, which will clear out the bubble, and Typhon take another 2 points, and Jaxpie able to take it in.
Wow, some excellent moves by Jaxpie on that back wall, managing to juke through at least 2 of those players. But Reverb needs, I would hope can score quickly now to stop this momentum from going in favor of Typhon. Now in the hands of It's Me Ollie. It's Me Ollie sending that across to Owen, who's going to get through that stack, sending it across to Jack, under pressure by the stack, sending it back over to Owen. Owen looking up the field, read by the goalie though. Lucid Knight able to clear that almost through into the hands of Owen. Goes to It's Me Ollie. It's Me Ollie looking for Jack, but no, can't find him. So it will be picked up now by Itriz, who's going to send this all the way back to Owen. Smart. We're seeing them reset and keep that possession. Going up to Jack in the bubble now. Jack doing some moves.
Oh.
No! Lucid Knight just unstoppable in goal right now, getting that cleared through.
Yeah, excellent save there coming through, and seems like Typhon already on the aggression, but this time the Reverb stack will be back in time. They've already set up on the defense, and this is the Reverb that we saw in defense last time, but oh no, the clear, not quite able to go through, but it is actually going to be recovered there by Itriz, who is able to get it out, and they're still kind of trying to get this out actually to It's Me Ollie. He does eventually manage to get it, and their offense are up. Quick pass just missing, and the stack of Typhon managed to get their hands on it now, and it does go all the way through for the clear. Reverb looked to be the first to it. No, in fact, Typhon managed to win in raw speed, but not going to matter as Reverb are able to get it out.
Not quite out, though, in the hands of Andu. Andu over to Lucid Knight. Pocket picked by Owen, though. Can't get it out of the bubble, though. Second time's the charm. Is able to almost get that cleared, taking an unfortunate bounce down into the hands of Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight looking for a pass. Idris finds it instead, sending that all the way through. But that stack from Typhon is just so fast. Jaxpie with the disc now, trying to send that through, bouncing around wildly into the hands of Andu, who's going to send it over to Lucid Knight. Backing this one up, slowing the play down. Very smart. Going back up to Andu. Andu looking for that cross all the way to Sock. Sock looking for options, doesn't find anything favorable. Tries to reset, but Owen reads it. Owen trying to get that cleared through now into the hands of J for Jack. J for Jack bouncing it down low into the bubble, into the hands of Itchers. Itchers over to Ollie. Ollie putting that in for 2 points. That's what they needed to get back into this game.
Absolutely excellent tries from Ollie. Let's put that one through. I think we're seeing a little bit of a theme here for Reverb, not to kind of diss them too much, but it seems like they're doing very, very well in the defense to actually get the disc back, but they just have trouble clearing it. And I mean, ultimately, that's kind of what they've been struggling with, because I think most of these goals, they have actually had their hand on the disc, but it's just been the second or third try from Typhon that they do get the goal, because the clear just doesn't quite go all the way through. And I think luckily that is an easier thing to fix than the entire defense. Oh, that one comes sailing through for Revo, but just going to hit the post. So not quite going to be those 3 points that they needed to bring this one back. So Typhon are going to get this cleared out, and it looks like their stack is on point for this offense. And now Lucid Knight behind the backboard, but a great steal from J for Jack. And that's going to be cleared away. This time Owen going to get it all the way through and looking to stack all the way back. It looks like they will get their hands on the disc, but not going to opt for the 3-point shot. It's a good choice because they're already in, but a bounce shot actually coming through from Ollie, and actually the goalie not expecting it. That's going to go straight in for the 2.
What a shot from Ollie, shooting it from down low, bouncing almost into the top of the goal. Beautiful placement. The goalie wasn't ready for it, and they really needed that to get them back into this game. Now only down by 1 point with about 3.5 minutes to go. This round isn't over in any way, shape, or form. Andu taking the disc now for Typhon.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the pass is a bit scuffed. J for Jack taking the shot, but a loose lob, not going to go anywhere. So it'll be picked up by Sock and sent out, bouncing down low toward the floor into the hands of Lucid Knight, who's going to get that cleared through. The stacks are together, picked up again by Lucid Knight, who's going to pause, wait for some teammates to get up the field, juking one stack, sending it back now to Andu. Andu tapping it back to Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight driving in toward the bubble, opting to send it over to Jaxpie. Jaxpie back to Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight back to Jaxpie.
Oh.
One passing, but J for Jack coming up big with the stop, sending that through the middle to the stack. Ollie with an opportunity here. The 3-pointer is good. Now up by 2 is Reverb.
I could clip the goal, and usually we clip the goal, but this time I'm just gonna leave the clip on that save so you can see the instant replay. In fact, not see the instant replay. Well, hot damn, I did try, but that save was just such. That save and that transition was just so clean there. An excellent play there from Reverb. That's exactly what we need to see, and they're looking to bring this back now. Just 2 points, actually 2 points ahead of Typhon now, as they bring it back after that 3-point shot. Just an absolutely outstanding play. And as we say that, they're coming through for another one with the stack. Although this time not going to be able to get it, going to be stunned away. But it doesn't matter. Ollie's able to actually recover very quickly off the stack, and Reverb have just absolutely exploded in the second half of this round.
Absolutely. Finally shaking off that loss from gravity and shaking off those first few points scored by Typhon. Reverb has found their footing, and they are here to play. Let's see if Typhon's able to turn it around in these last 2 minutes, or Reverb is just going to keep going in the direction they're going. Andu with the disc now, sending that through, all the way through. There's a shot, and no good, though. Bouncing almost out of the bubble. Itcher is trying to get that cleared through, not finding the clear, but It's Me Ollie will instead, sending that through the tunnel to another Reverb stack. Oh, and taking the shot. The goalie managing to turn around and tie Jaxpie, grabbing that, sending that almost all the way through, recovered by It's Me Ollie. Out the popcorn area, sending that over to J for Jack. J for Jack looking to block, so no, couldn't find anything, so loses the disc to Andu, who's going to get that cleared through.
Yeah, now looking for quick aggression here is going to be Typhon, and trying to put it into the corner, but no, blocked out by the Reverb stack there that just managed to get to the post in time. Excellent defense here from Reverb. Let's see if they can score once again another shot after this. It actually looks like they're going to be a lot more conservative with it after they do lose the disc the first time. So looking to bring it in after another quick couple of passes. A really good read from Jaxpie. Having trouble clearing it out the first time, but going to be able to get it out for the second. And now looking for quick aggression. It's the Typhon stack. They do take an extra second to kind of get set up. Is it going to matter? Yeah, it does seem like it is going to, because Reverb are able to get it out of there. But just briefly here, as Typhon are able to get back possession.
with possession, with the passing, with the shot. Yeah, Andu's gonna have that. Now cutting the lead down in half, only down by 2 points with about a minute to go. Or I'm sorry, 30 seconds to go. I totally misread that clock. The next goal will do it either way. Either Reverb holding on to their lead or Typhon sending it either to overtime or with a 3-pointer winning this round. Let's see how this unfolds. It's me, Ollie, taking the QB, sending it through the tunnel over to Owen. Owen, no, the stack is disconnected, but back together as he tries to pass. In the hands of Sock. Sock looking for that clear, not finding it. Itra's getting that pass off over to It's Me Ollie. It's Me Ollie with 2 in goal, looking for an opportunity, looking for a bounce. No good. Needing to hold on to this lead now or put more in, but no, that will end the round. So, Reverb finally shaking off those losses, shaking off those early points, takes this round, a huge thing for their mental game. And how do you think this will impact their performance in the second round? Do you think they're going to come out slow like they have been or keep on going with this performance?
Well, I mean, Reverb seems like they've just exploded after the first half of that round, to be honest. And I wholly expect them to kind of to just bring this through to the second round, and I'm certainly hoping so for their sake. But it does seem like Typhon were bringing it back at the end of that round. Reverb did get quite a lot of points in a row, and very quickly to the ones of the second half. It looked like Typhon were kind of controlling the game completely at the first half, and Reverb just came back. But Typhon definitely haven't had their last word yet. I'm definitely sure of that. So definitely expecting to see yet another close second round, and I'm really hoping that we see that, because this could definitely be a game that goes to round 3.
I certainly hope it goes to round 3. I want to see more of this matchup. It's been absolutely solid. The stacks from Reverb are on fire right now. The passing from Typhon, mostly there. The occasional pick off by that stack from Reverb. They seem to be evenly matched, the yin to each other's yang in terms of offense and defense. And I'm super excited to see how this continues into round 2, which is getting underway right now. Swift, take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. We are heading straight into round 2, and yeah, like you said, really hoping this does go to round 3, because I mean, this is just definitely an absolutely outstanding match coming through. And like we said before, any team but Team Gravity, and any team you throw at them, they are going to be a very good team, because they did hold their own against Gravity despite the scoreboard. They may have not been able to do on offense what they wanted to last game. But they definitely did prove their own on defense. It's just really difficult. In fact, I'd argue more difficult to get past the defense of Team Gravity. And actually, Typhon are going to come through with this first goal, so don't mind me. But yeah, that's going to be Typhon coming through with the first 2 points and looking to stop the momentum from Reverb.
Yes, I'm hoping this does not go to Reverb's heads and they're able to shake that off quickly like they had in the last round. Sending that all the way through now. Disc is loose. Picked up by J for Jack. J for Jack taking the shot. Yes, that is what they needed. 3 points to answer back to Typhon's 2. Only up by 1 now. Still close, but we'll see how this unfolds.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, just another great shot from Reverb, and I don't think Reverb are going to be stopped in their tracks by that first goal from Typhon. They're absolutely ready to rock and roll in the second round, not letting anything get to their heads. And yeah, just a great play there from Reverb. But Typhon, I feel like we've not talked about Typhon as much, just because Reverb have been in these past couple of games. They've had the tough comeback against Gravity, but Typhon have had a pretty admirable offense in this game. They've been able to be very good, and in fact they're doing very well at man marking. We've seen a couple of really great cut defenses from Typhon, and some really great offense as well. Like I said, really speedy, and here we come, another one of these defensive plays as the stun comes through, and in fact the stack ready to spring out of their defense bubble. Oh, J for Jack looking to maybe get that save. Not sure if he was in his own goal or if he got Chicago'd, as we like to say in A, but I like to call it Amsterdam'd. I don't know if it's caught on yet though.
That's really funny. Every time somebody from EU says it's Chicago, I lose it. But yeah, unfortunate. Almost able to turn that 3 into a 2. Still goes on in for the 3 though. So Reverb down by 2 now, sending that up to the 2 in the bubble. But no, that stack is there on the back line. What a big dribble right here. Can they capitalize on it? And no, it gets picked up by It's Me Ollie. It's Me Ollie bouncing it off of Pac-Man, keeping it away from that stack. What a move, as they are going to send that down into Typhon's bubble. But Jack's Pie is there already, sending that right into the hands of It's Me Ollie, who's going to back this one up to slow it down a little. Owen with the disc, sending it across. A little miscommunication on the pass, so it will bounce into Andu's hands, and Andu is going to attempt to clear this. Second time's the charm.
Yeah, and it goes all the way through this time, but Typhon not able to get to it quick enough. Reverb able to get their stack all the way back here and get this away. And this pass looking to sail over here to J for Jack. He is able to get this one through, although I don't know if the stack is ready. I don't think it matters, actually, because It's Me Ollie is still drifting here in the blue half. So just going to try and waste some time so that their stack can get all the way through. And that's a great play, but it doesn't matter. Lucid Knight going to shut it down with an outstanding save. And it's going to be cleared out here by Typhon.
Cleared out, but immediately in the hands of J for Jack, sending that back all the way through into the bubble. Who will be there first? All 4 players of Reverb are in the bubble. Can they do something with this? No, putting it off of each other, but they do recover, sending it to Owen. Owen taking the shot, no good, sending it out of the bubble, but it will be recovered by Itris, so they'll have another opportunity here, sending that up to J for Jack. J for Jack looking for an option, finds Owen. Owen taking the shot. No, Lucid Knight with the save, but loses it immediately to Owen, who is able to put that in the goal. Lucid, what a save when you're watching this back. Holy crap, almost had it, but Owen was able to steal it back in the end.
Yeah, absolutely outstanding save. I don't know if that's Reverb trying to get their own back for last game against Team Gravity, because that happened a few times for Reverb in the first round, where they'd save the shot, or they'd intercept the shot, and it would just get grabbed right back. Although wasting no time to score that 3-pointer. It's now Reverb up by 3 just from absolutely nowhere, and a great read from the Reverb stack, and that's going to be tough for Typhon.
Yeah, 18 meters second long threes make me happy. They just hit different. What a shot, It's Me Ollie. But now coming out of the tubes will be Typhon with the offensive joust in the hands of Andu, who's going to push almost a quarter field with no pressure. That stack lurking between stations. And despite being down, they're going to waste some time before Andu sends it up to JaxPie. JaxPie looking for Lucid Knight, going back to Jax. Jax back to Lucid. This is some incredible passing we're seeing. Lucid up to Andu. Andu driving in a little bit before finding Sock on the right side, but they're going to get their pocket picked by that stack, and Ollie is going to send that one all the way through into the hands of Andu, who slaps that down, but picked up by the Typhon stack. They're going to have an opportunity here. Can they find the goal lane? No! Sock headbutting it out of JaxPie's hand, and JaxPie looking for Andu. Andu looking for the shot, but Owen saves that and is going to send that through.
A little bit too slow on the shot, and that's going to be an easy save for Owen, I'm sure, as it is going to be passed straight back into the bubble, and Typhon want more. That's going to be another 2-point shot, this time putting it down at the bottom. No chance saving it from that close, and Typhon able to bring back 2, but not quite tying it up.
Not quite tying it up, but getting them back into this game, cutting that lead down from 3 to just 1. 4.5 minutes left to go, so Reverb have a lead that they can hold on to, or really it's anyone's game still. There's still plenty of time, as they're going to send that disc up to Owen, who's going to put it up towards ceiling. Ollie with the disc now, looking for J for Jack. J for Jack getting stunned out by that stack so fast. Sock trying to send that through, but it will be in the hands of Typhon. They're able to get that through, down bouncing into Reverb's bubble, going to be recovered by JaxPie. JaxPie over to Lucid Knight, and Lucid Knight just gently tucking that one in. A solid 2 points, putting them up now 9-8.
Yeah, and Typhon now in the lead after a couple of 2-pointers. And let's see if Reverb could respond as fast as they did last time, because the last time Typhon took the lead, it was a very, very quick response, and we'll see if there is much to say about that as Reverb go for this quick joust, and it looks like they are looking to just bring this back once again, but this time the pass not quite going to go through as expected, and it's going to be fine because they do recollect here, but they might not have as much time as they're hoping, because that stack is blazing fast here from Typhon, looking to get on here. But no, actually they're able to pass around it and split it up here, so this is exactly what they wanted, and very, very good setup we're seeing from Reverb. Maybe taking one from Gravity's book we saw last time, but just missing the pass. They will have, I was going to say they will have a little bit of time, but never mind. Andu's going to be able to steal that and get that one cleared. Now it looks like Typhon are going to be trying to get this 3-point shot as it sails through, just going to miss, and actually just missing the hands of Lucid Knight, but it is going to be recovered here.
By Lucid Knight looking for Sock, but accidentally clearing it instead, as the Reverb stack will be there first. Ollie taking the mail slot. Is it good? No, off of Nest, bouncing into the bubble, into the hands of Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight trying to clear that one through, but that Reverb backstack is there, sending that one back in now, looking for Owen. Owen is able to pick it up. Moving around on wall, sending it to that backstack. Itris has it, sending it up to It's Me Ollie. It's Me Ollie drifting toward the wall now, looking for options, finding J for Jack, and J for Jack finding the goal, putting them back up now 10-9.
And now I think it's just going to be a matter of trading goals and who's going to get that last goal. And that's, I mean, it's just going to be exactly like the last round, which is, it's just to say, very, very close. It's kind of has a 50-50 chance of going to 3 rounds here. And Typhon wants to try and secure that a little bit more. As that leap almost grabs the disc there. Here from the defense of Reverb, and in fact they are able to recover as that Typhon stack wasn't quite there fast enough. J4Jack just going to go for the throw, but the stack is going to be able to get the stun out. Not going to matter though, because Reverb are just back so quickly. They're able to get that slapped away, and the Typhon stack, looking to bring this back, but naturally no, going to be stunned away by J4Jack, so a good split there, and they're actually looking to retaliate. This is kind of the epitome of clear and boost, and Reverb are going to be taking that one. So there you go. If you want to see some stereotypical EU gameplay, that's it right there.
Yeah, the timeout coming through, and Spark isn't talking to me. Who was that?
Not entirely sure. It's not it's not showed up on the overlay either. It doesn't talk to Spark.
Interesting.
It's not going to talk to the stream.
Awesome. Well, if I had to guess, I would say probably Typhon maybe taking that mental timeout here.
Blue
Was
team.
it?
Blue team, yes.
Yes. So Typhon taking that mental timeout, a smart decision with about 1.5 minutes left. They're down by 4 points, a minimum of 2 goals, but that is only 1 reset. So taking 20 seconds off the clock, they have about 1:16 worth of gameplay left. But regardless, letting in those 2 goals from Reverb really affects momentum. And so they're putting the brakes on that right now, resetting, and we'll hope to see them come out strong as soon as they unpause.
Mazza redeeming a hydrate, and of course, as soon as you redeem that, both of my drinks are empty, so you'll have to wait. I will certainly do that when I next have time to grab a drink, which will be after the stream. Okay, here's a deal. I'll do it after the game has ended. I'll run down, grab a drink.
But yeah, I don't even have a drink up here either. I always forget. I'm like so chronically dehydrated all the time because I forget water's a thing. I'm just like,
it's really bad when you're a caster.
Yeah. Well, like I sit in VCs a lot doing tickets, and I'm just used to talking hours on end with no hydration, and my body hates me for it. But it's fine.
It was fine until the hydrate was redeemed, and then we were reminded that we weren't drinking water.
Thank you, Mazza, for reminding me that I'm really bad at taking care of myself. But looks like we have a drop from Typhon. Socks is out. I don't know if they're making a substitution or maybe it was a crash, but hopefully we get them back in soon. All players are still here for Reverb. They are ready to fight and hold on to this lead. Only up by 4, so it's still going to be a fight. It's still very doable for Typhon, but we'll see how this pause impacts the rest of this play. Do you think we're going to see anything different from Typhon when they come back, or is this going to be more of the same?
I'm not sure. It depends if they actually do have a sub here, which we don't see very often really in VRML, and there is a reason for it. It's because you need to be warmed up for Echo Arena. When you just jump into a game, and especially when it's midway through the game, and nobody is ready to play in a match, it's very difficult to keep up with everyone else, and it's really difficult to kind of just put yourself in there. So that's kind of the reason we don't see timeouts to swap people in very often, unless there is a critical issue like someone's battery dying or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I mean, we can see tactical timeouts where they keep players, or we could see a player maybe reconnect to fix an issue. We don't really see subs too much because of that. But I don't know, maybe that will change. Maybe there will be a change in the meta. I think we did see, I can't remember which team it was, but I'm pretty sure it was from NA. One of the teams was in the finals, I think. Did try an actual substitution mid-game, but it's slipping from my mind. If anyone can remember who it was, or if maybe I'm just tripping, then let me know. Maybe
I was about to say,
or something.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember any subs from NA finals last season, but I could be wrong. I have.
It wasn't last season. It would have been a couple of seasons ago. But I remember. I remember someone doing it and it being notable. Because I'm pretty sure I called it out. I don't know. Things like that just come back.
TGI sassing you in the chat saying a team from NA. That narrows it down.
Yeah.
Thanks, TGI. We appreciate you. But
that team from NA, you know that one. Everyone knows that one. The Gravity versus Reverb score, Mazza, was 2-0 to Gravity in terms of rounds. I can't remember the exact round scores, but it was quite a high win coming from Team Gravity, which is why it's doubly impressive that Reverb are doing as well as they are right now, because it's difficult to come back like that.
Sorry, I'm trying to read this message in chat for this word sneak, and it's giving me a headache trying to like piece together the syllables. Holy crap. I'll leave that one up for you.
Numinal. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me try. It's not a word sneak, because you can't sneak that word into anything. That's kind of not very fair. But it's numinultra microscopic silivolcano coniosis, I think.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Giving us. Sure, you convinced me. Confidence is key.
I probably missed something in there, but who knows? The JG. Do you really think it's the first time we've gotten that word in a word sneak in like 2 years? Do you really think?
I doubt it. TGI asking, does a caster governor outrank a caster mod? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing casting. They just let me on the casting team and I have fun, and y'all are forced to listen to me. It's great.
Speaking of, Psychotic isn't on the list when it pops up on the replays as a caster, because I couldn't select, because they're technically not a real caster yet. But I mean, I'm sure that'll come soon, because if I didn't mention it right now, no one would be able to tell. Psychotic is doing an awesome job. And everyone in the chat, can we get some? Can you put your hands together in the chat for Psychotic, please?
Thank you.
Watch the last player come out, because I'm actually gonna go run down and do that hydrate. So fill in for a minute.
Oh no. Oh god, somebody entertain me. I don't know. I'm really awful at filling time, but we've seen some awesome play from Game Tag saying, I bet Sock is sleeping. That's a really Sock thing. Taking a nap mid-round would be a new meta, but I would not put it past Sock to pull it off. Mid-game naps are the secret to winning if you're down. I'll definitely try that then if I ever go back to playing. But
all right.
Anyway,
we're back.
Oh, thank God you're back.
It's just like a pit stop, just as fast. It was very fast for me, but I'm sure it was the longest 30 seconds of your life for you.
Honestly, if you had just disappeared and not told me that you were gone, I would have been fine. But knowing I was on my own and the training wheels were off, I was dying.
You've definitely talked for longer than 30 seconds at a time, especially last game when we were dealing with stuff.
Yeah, I'm capable of it. Just don't tell me I have to.
Chat's got to listen to this Pepsi can opening, because otherwise they're not gonna believe me. There you go. And if you are thirsty in the chat, then I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, I think the Discord sound suppression said no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They would have heard it on stream.
Okay.
It probably would have been very, very loud. Actually, there's a line in the red, so it was very loud.
Chat saying it's very satisfying, and now you're making Phantom thirsty. That's really funny. Oh. But how long are we on this timeout? How much longer do they have left?
We don't have the timer, do we? Oh damn.
No, we don't.
Oh, they've been paused for 7 minutes 45. So.
Okay, so some rules. Some rules time with Psycha. The only time a timeout is able to go past 5 minutes is if they are making a substitution for ping. Otherwise, going over 5 minutes is an illegal timeout, and technically Reverb could unpause here and say, sorry, you're out of time. But looks like we're gonna see some.
Ollie in the chat, in the actual Discord earlier mentioned something about ping on the other player's team.
Gotcha.
So maybe it is actually a sub for ping, but I don't think, unless we look at all players here. Let's have a look if anything is reported in. Alright, they said they have to take the tech pause, so maybe it looks like it is actually a ping timeout. We can find out.
Interesting. So, back when I played, this is why I told everybody, I don't care if we just finished our warm-up. I don't care if we're 2 minutes late to the game. Go restart your headsets, restart your router, get everything fresh before you go into this game. Because, you know, right here, this kills momentum. This was such a close game, and I guarantee you when we see these two teams come out, it's not going to be nearly as smooth. Going cold in that timeout is just awful. Okay, so this is where the rules... Itra's asking if they can unpause. This is where the rules get kind of funky. Technically, they're supposed to come over and tell you that they're using their 15-minute timeout. Is Torque's still in chat? I feel like Torque knows this rule better than I do. But if it's specifically for ping, no, you cannot unpause. That means they get all 15 minutes, not just the 5 minutes. So thankfully you don't... Nolan, don't wow me. I'm tired. Yeah, if the delay is not due to a ping cap violation where they are looking for a sub, it can only be 5 minutes. Yeah, we as mods might need to revisit this rule so that Reverb could go over to Typhon and ask for confirmation that it's a ping timeout. We just some inside mod info. We had some issues with some of the newer teams not understanding like the timeout rules and when they were allowed to go over to the other side and what was considered acceptable.
Here we go.
So, Owen taking the plunge, doing it anyway. I'm sure it's fine. I don't think anybody really minds, especially if this upper tier, nobody's trying any funny business. But hopefully we'll have an update here in a second. But anyway, when we were writing these rules about when you could go over to the other side, we wrote it in mind where we were having problems in tickets where teams were just kind of going over to the other side when they weren't supposed to be. So we wanted to limit when that could actually happen. Of course, it's a new rule this season, so there are going to be some minor holes, and we are looking to fix it. I guess now after this game, we're going to have to go back to the drawing board and make sure we cover that circumstance where the other team doesn't say what they're taking the timeout for.
I
and
asked
goes over 5 minutes.
Undo directly in the Discord, and he didn't reply, so I'm going to take the... Yeah, no one said... Yeah, okay. So... Oh, Undo's actually responding right now, so if he says no, then it's going to be... Okay, soccer's restarting. Okay, this is going to be a restart. So, if you are still here, Itrisk, yes, you can start the game. Because if this is just a restart for ping, then it's been way too long.
Yep. Nolan gave the go-ahead. He's the big guy here. He said if they didn't go over and tell you it's for ping, you can unpause. So, we can all blame Nolan when this ends up in tickets later.
For now, this is the decision. It was Nolan, not me, for the record.
Yeah, I blame Nolan. But anyway,
I can't disagree. I can't disagree. Both teams are getting. Both you will take the AP. Both teams will be getting kind of colded here. How can I not think of this word? They're going to be unwarmed.
Going cold?
Yeah, going cold. It's such an easy phrase. You just can't think
Getting colded.
Getting colded. Did I really just say that?
You really did.
I should be the caster in training, not you.
That's okay. English is hard, but thankfully we do get Sock back in this game, and the unpause is coming through, so we will be getting back into this action into the last minute 20 seconds of this game. Let's see how this will unfold now that we've taken this long time out and everybody has, as Swift put it, getting colded.
Not again. As Undo coming through with the disc, and a very, very aggressive start by Typhon as they do try and put this through. Oh, we're going to see another one. No, we did see that bounce in earlier, not from the same place, but from a similar angle. But that's going to be, that being said, it's going to be Typhon picking it up, getting this back pass. Undo going to try and thread it to Lucid just behind the goal, and that's going to be good. So now just 2 points away. Typhon are looking to bring this one back, and it's not too far off. They've got a minute left to score another 2 points, and Reverb are definitely going to be looking to seal the deal now.
Yeah, maybe they didn't get colded, as that was a very smooth play from Typhon. Okay, I promise I'm done making fun of you now. Reverb coming out of the tubes. It's me, Ollie, QBing, sending that across to Owen. Owen trying to send that across for the stack, but it's going to bounce off of station into the hands of Sock instead. Sock sending that one through, bouncing low into the trap area. Going to be recovered by J for Jack. J for Jack trying to send that through, taking an unfortunate bounce. Here comes the attempted dribble for Reverb, but no, it's a bad bounce off of the clear. So will be recovered by Jack's Pie, getting that slap through, clearing it through down into the Reverb end, but bouncing back into the tunnel, eventually picked up by Owen.
And now clearing all the way through. Oh, looks like Typhon going to be slapping that one out of there. Lucid Knight's able to get the clear through. If they can get a stack here, no. Looks like it's going to be Reverb picking it up first. Oh, but the steal coming through for Typhon. He's going to be in. Oh, it's going to be good. 13-13. Typhon's going to make it go. We are going to overtime.
Oh man, what a buzzer beater by Typhon, barely getting that in time. I really did not think the stack was going to be there in time, but they were, and they're sending us to overtime. Thank you so much for the early birthday present. But here we go now in this overtime at the end of round 2. Stacks are going to be coming through now. We'll be going into the favor of Reverb. Oh, and sending that up toward the ceiling, but immediately, oh, snatched by Ismaili and snatched by Jaxpie, sending that one through. The stack is together, going to bounce low down into the Reverb area, picked up by Itris, and Itris is going to try to clear this one through, but it will be recovered by Sock. Sock setting that up. The stack is there for Typhon. Typhon in the bubble with no pressure.
Oh!
They're sending us to round 3. What a play by Typhon.
Absolutely outstanding moves from Typhon as they win round 2 in overtime. That was just round 2. We've still got another round to go. And oh man, I'm absolutely glad. I'm really glad this is going to round 3 because this is an absolutely epic game between these two teams. And yeah, timeout or not in the middle. You know, I mean, it seems like Typhon. I'm not going to make fun of myself again. I'm not going to go back into it. Typhon was not ready. Typhon was ready. Sorry, coming out of that timeout. And I mean, it seems like Reverb were as well. It's just Typhon definitely put a 1-up. And Reverb were in Typhon's bubble, and they were kind of like, okay, that's over now. And they kind of ended it way too soon, as they got that stack back, and they got it first, but they weren't able to clear it in time. And Typhon able to put it in, and now Typhon taking it in overtime. And you know what? I deserve getting made fun of because of the gravity game getting botched, and that was entirely my fault. So there you go.
And oh, another timeout not coming through. This one's for free though, as it is technically between rounds. Spark, why aren't you talking to me? I thought we were friends. Not telling me who called that timeout is not very nice.
Orange.
It is going to be Reverb. Okay, taking that timeout. But interesting that they're opting to take another timeout. Didn't they just have all the time in the world during that last timeout? Oh, no. What are you doing? Spark, don't turn comms on. Hello? Okay, there we go. We're muted. That was scary.
Yeah, it would have been worse for me if that happened. I've had that happen a couple of times. Trust me, it doesn't go well. Especially, I don't know how it goes in NA, but in EU, you don't want to turn the comms on. It just doesn't work. We tried it before, I think, I'm pretty sure. In preseason, we were like, oh, maybe we should put the comms on. No, you should not put the comms on, turns out. Because we would find it very difficult getting sponsors if that was the rule.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I tend to scream pretty aggressively when I miss a shot, so
yeah,
I can only imagine what it's like for these master players. But yeah, did you get all the stuff figured out between those streams? I haven't been looking at the stream. I just have chat up.
Most of it's figured out. Stuff's taking a little bit longer, but it's fine. We're adapting. It works. All the stuff works, and nothing's broken. One thing is broken, but I'm not going to tell chat what it is, and let's see if they can figure it out.
That doesn't mean go looking for the bugs.
Yeah, if you don't see anything's wrong, they don't know anything's wrong. That's how it works.
That is how it works. But I'm super excited we're going to round 3. I definitely told my mom I would go get her groceries 15 minutes ago and I'm still casting. But it's fine. It's round 3, Mom. You gotta understand.
The robot game
yeah.
is more important.
It is Space Frisbee. As the Onward players like to put it. It's really funny when the Onward mods pop into our Echo mods chats, and they're like, I don't understand what any of this means. You guys just play Space Frisbee.
Yeah. I mean, why don't we go to Onward's stream? This isn't an invitation, by the way. If anyone comes and goes in Onward chat after this, I will do nothing as a caster because I am unbiased. But yeah, we should just go into the Onward stream and be like, they just shoot each other. What is the
Rudy Tooty, point and shooty.
I don't understand.
But
why
now another drop. Stocks is gone again, unfortunately. Technically, this is, yeah, that was Reverb's timeout. They're allowed to unpause it whenever they want. So now Typhon is going to have to realize that if Reverb didn't burn that whole 5 minutes, if Reverb didn't burn the whole 5 minutes, Typhon is able to pause again because you can extend the between round breaks for up to 5 minutes. But no, they're going to go in for the 3v4. We'll see how this goes. Interesting choice. But yeah, now we're starting round 3, 3v4.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and yeah, maybe Typhon not ready for it. Strategic use of the timeout, I must say, from Reverb there, as it was actually just coming to the end, so I'm pretty sure they were about to unpause it either way. That being said, it is going to be quick aggression coming through from Reverb, and let's see if Typhon can get their last player in. I'm not sure if it's for the same issue that the last player disconnected. Oh, that was so close coming through. Not sure if it's going to matter, because JackSpy is going to be able to get that second shot. Very, very close on that shot, and people still making fun of Onward in the chat.
Okay, guys, let's settle down. But, Typhon proving that 3v4 means absolutely nothing, and they still came to play, putting in those first 3 points of this round. We have Reverb answering back now, that second stack a bit delayed, so it will be into the hands of Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight sending that through, and it's not going to be in the bubble, will be eventually recovered by J for Jack, who's going to send that through the midfield. Up to that stack, the dribble's good. Owen getting stunned out before he can do something with it, though, so Lucid Knight will clear that one through.
Yeah, and just bouncing around the midfield here, and it's going to be the first to get it. Typhon is going to be able to first get it, but not quite able to get set up properly in the offense there. So it is going to be cleared through by Reverb. Not quite able to get their hands on it though. So it's going to be JackSpy coming back with this stack, and actually the 3-man stack coming back. So it actually seems like Typhon really adapting here. They're using that 3-man stack as they have to now. They can't have the last player left behind without a partner. So this is the one time the 3-man stack is kind of acceptable, as it is going to be carried through here. Lucid Knight going to be able to just get rid of it in time, but let's see if it is going to buy enough time, because there's 2 members of Typhon at the mid, and they're still going to be able to get a possession. So in fact, it's 2 members are able to float into the bubble, and boy, oh boy, Typhon are putting up a fight with these 3 players.
Well, Sock is back now. They do have 4 on the field, but regardless, they're still putting up one heck of a fight, 4 or 3. Reverb starting to lose this momentum battle, go with 5 points going unanswered. So now they will come out of the tubes and see what they're able to do. QB will be It's Me Ollie, sending that over to tube immediately into the hands of Owen. Owen sending that across, or at least attempting to, because it gets picked off by that Typhon stack. Another shot, almost another goal. Owen with the save there. Owen getting stunned out before he can clear it, but thankfully J for Jack is there to try to get the clear into the hands of JackSpy. JackSpy over to Andu. Andu back to Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight putting in another 2 points. Typhon now up 7-0.
Why are Typhon playing better with 3 than they did with 4? That's alarming. I'm not sure.
No, they've got 4 in.
Have they got 4 in? Oh, they've got 4 in now. Okay, that shows how.
Yeah, they got 4 in.
As I think the entirety of Vertigo may have just entered the chat, or just Lowrider. Actually, what's the difference? A diss is aside, that's going to be JackSpy taking the diss. Actually going to be stunned away. Andu going to be clearing that back, but it's not going to be enough. It looks like J for Jack's still going to get his hands on it. The slap coming through, very controlled here by Reverb, and they're trying to get this pulled back. And now, just got the wrong bounce though on that pass. As It's Me Ollie going to be losing it. JackSpy able to try and clear it, but Itriz is going to take it back, and now Ollie are going to pass straight back into the midfield, and they're just going to look to set up once again.
Getting set up now is J for Jack, looking across to Itriz. Itriz able to recover that. Sending that across to J for Jack. J for Jack taking it out of the bubble, trying to alley-oop it over to Owen, but mishandled. As Sock sends that to Ollie. Ollie with the backboard shot, no good. Lucid Knight with another big save, sending that through tunnel now. 6 minutes left to go. It will be in the hands of Itriz. Itriz losing it to JackSpy, so JackSpy's able to get that clear through, bouncing low into bubble. Who will be there first? It will be Itriz. Itriz trying to send that out. The clear is no good. An opportunity here for Typhon, but a big stop by It's Me Ollie, who's going to get that cleared through.
Who is casting in big caps? Oh, that means they're shouting. Who is casting? Psychaotic is casting alongside me, Swift. who's at the side. And Sock is going to be able to clear this through. And Lowrider, you're going to have to watch the VOD to see what I said, because, you got to listen first time. Otherwise, you don't hear it. That's the point. As Owen passing this back. And yet again, Reverb just trying to take their time with it. But this time it looks like they're going to set up more inside the bubble. In fact, no, Ollie still kind of drifting it off to the side. So maybe a little bit of a miscommunication here. Or I'm not sure if they are actually trying to set up maybe outside the bubble first and push it in. But it's not working either way. Typhon going to take another couple of points, as they're just so quick to push on offense there. They always get 2 players up very, very quick. And Reverb not going to be able to match the speed in this second round.
Yeah, I'm 10 unanswered points now for Typhon. The game is about halfway over. Reverb needs to get something going quickly if they're going to come back with these last 5 minutes, and hopefully this is the start of it here as J for Jack sends that across to It's Me Ollie. It's Me Ollie looking for the backboard, no good, bouncing out of the bubble into the hands of Sock. So Sock is going to send that high mid. The stacks are away. J for Jack will not be there first, bouncing off of Ness, eventually going to be in the hands of, no, still loose as the Sun Battle comes through, in the hands of Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight juking around on floor, taking the behind the back upside down shot. Interesting choice, doesn't quite work out for him. So Owen will get this one cleared down into Typhon's end, into his own hands again, actually. Now looking to take the shot, but Andu shuts that down and clears that back through.
We're seeing a really one-sided match compared to the last round, in fact. And this Colded meme is going to follow me forever now, isn't it? I've started... Oh, what? What was that interception from Reverb? I didn't see that one coming. Typhon didn't either. And Owen coming through with an absolutely insane stack, coming through by himself. And just getting absolutely, just blasting through into the 2-point zone. I'm just lost for words. That was absolutely insane. Reverb coming with their first 2 points and looking to build on it now with Andy coming out of the tunnel. The last 2 coming out pretty late. In fact, not sure if that was a miscommunication or what happened there, but going to be cleared through. And the Reverb stack pushing quickly, and this time they are going to be able to get back first. This is more the Reverb we saw in the first round with their defense getting back, because a lot of these goals from Typhon, it's just going to be Reverb not getting back fast enough, and they are actually able to get the steal. So Owen actually going to be able to get it, not quite able to tilt upside down, going to be able to get stunned there, so going to be cleared away, but no one getting their hands on it. Typhon now with their stack, pushing all the way through, and here we go again. A 3-point shot this time coming through from Typhon, and that's going to bring them 11 points ahead now.
Killer clear and boost we're seeing from Typhon. That stack was so fast to recover that clear. Reverb didn't have any time to get back or potentially stop that shot. Reverb now down by 11 points with 3 minutes to go. Still technically possible, but they need to get it going quickly. Ollie sending that up to J for Jack. J for Jack bouncing it off to Ollie. Ollie taking a shot almost, as that will bounce out. Lucid Knight with it, clearing it through into the midfield, bouncing around now. It's going to eventually be in the hands of Sock, who gets that slap up into the bubble. Who will be there first? It's going to be Lucid Knight. Oh! Lucid Knight, no! Getting it stolen by Owen. What a save. Owen trying to clear that through, but Andu's on the back line and said, gimme that. Sending that up to Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight to Jack's Pie, but Jack's Pie unable to finish it. This defense from Reverb right now in the bubble is insane. Sending that up into Typhon's bubble now. An opportunity here? Maybe? No. Off the ding ring, and that will get cleared out by, well, almost cleared out by Lucid Knight.
This is just crazy defense here from Reverb. 1 minute you think it's going to be in. The next minute it has the same chance of going in as we are going to unban Tom. And that's why we don't do word sneaks. Because they are... Especially when they're things like that, because it just doesn't work, does it? Ollie going to be throwing it back, and going to be, oh, J for Jack very close to getting it there. If he had it, he would have had a 3-point shot there, but not quite. It's going to be Reverb grabbing it and actually going to be able to clear it all the way through. And this stack is still up here for Typhon, not quite able to get it though. The steal comes through, it's not going to matter. Going to be slapped away and bounced straight back into the hands of Typhon, but the clear not quite going through, so Reverb this time going to get it, and they are going to have to take possession very quickly, because there's just a minute and a half left of this round. Reverb able to get the intercept, and Ollie trying to pass it through into the bubble. They have to be really, really quick here, but no, going to miss here, and that's going to be Lucid Knight clearing it. That's going to be not quite all the way through, but it's going to be enough time for them to stack up and get it away. And they're looking to seal the deal here, and another 2 points coming through for Typhon, and now they're up 13 points, and this is just a crazy change from the last couple of rounds, because, I mean, we saw Typhon took it last second, literally last second, last round, into overtime, and then they finished it to bring it to round 3, and now they're just stomping in round 3. Like, what has happened to this team?
That's the power of the mental game, baby. Like you get crushed in an overtime like that. That happens at the last second. It really goes with you into the next round. And Typhon definitely asserting their dominance here, as that is going to be bouncing high into Reverb's bubble. Up to Owen now. Owen on the ceiling, looking for that pass to J for Jack. Who's going to do some moves, trying to juke out that stack, and sending that low now. It's me Ollie in mind, but unfortunately a little disconnect on the pass, so it'll be picked up and bounced out by Jack's Pie. Actually, not all the way out. Back into the hands of Owen. Over to It's Me Ollie. No good with that pass. So Andu is going to get the slap clear through.
Yeah, and I think that's going to seal the deal. 20 seconds left in the round. There's not going to be enough mathematical time remaining, as it is going to be cleared away. Not quite all the way through for Mitriz. That's a... these are calculated bounces, you know. You don't, we don't talk about these, as this not quite going to be able to make its way in for Typhon. As Reverb trying to get this cleared on, just trying to get a couple of points. Not finished yet. It's not. Oh, that's going to go in for Reverb, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to be Typhon taking it in 3 rounds, and that was absolutely insane. Typhon bringing it through, and Typhon winning in round 3.
What an amazing game. An absolute nail biter of round 2, and then Typhon just running away with it in round 3. Unfortunate for Reverb, but you know what? Hey, it happens. You just got to take that and bounce back in your next game. Let's take a look at some of these stats that we have today. Unfortunately, Sock looks like lagged out again, so we're not going to have stats from them. Oh no, wait, we do, because I can look at the cast. I'm dumb. It's cool. Big score on Reverb. It's me, Ollie, with 12 points and 4 saves. 5 saves to Owen's name. Itriz with a solid stat line of 0-1-2. J for Jack with 8 points. And then over on Typhon, we've got 7 for Andu with 4 saves. 13 points for Jack's Pie and 5 assists. Holy crap. Lucid Knight, the big scorer of the game, with 17 points and 4 assists and 9 saves. Lucid Knight, you are insane. And unfortunately, Sock's stat line doesn't look like it's quite right because of the disconnect, but hey, also solid performance.
Yeah, we saw some great defensive plays from both teams, and especially from Typhon at the end with that sailing and with the clear. And Reverb just had insane defense in the second half of round 2, I believe it was, and of course in round 3 as well. They had some great saves, but it wasn't quite enough in round 3. And they carried that on from their match against Team Gravity, which is just, it's really difficult to do that. Come out of the game for Team Gravity, and if you missed the game before this, it was Reverb against Team Gravity, and Gravity took it in 2, and they won quite a lot. So just under 15 points per round they won by. And Reverb just took it like champions, came into the second round blazing, took it 11-9, so a very close match. And I'd say even playing a really kind of getting stomped in a game and then going and playing a close game as your second game, it's really hard to fight back well against that other team. So very, very big props to Reverb for being able to do that. And you know, signing up for your match right ahead of a game against Team Gravity is you know, really difficult thing to do, but very well played again to both teams. Very well played for Typhon to get that last minute intercept at the end of round 2. That was absolutely insane. And yeah, epic play from both teams, and hope we'll see that again, because this was a really good match.
Absolutely. Definitely looking up to potentially seeing this matchup again, either, you know, in the Challenger Cup, the Elite Cup, or next cycle, whatever it may be. But what a game and what a performance by both teams. Shout out to Reverb, you know, taking the hard loss to Team Gravity and still coming to fight in this game. Awesome to see. But yeah, solid performance by both teams.
All right, yeah, thank you very much. And with that being said, thank you very much, Psychotic, being the other caster here, not on the stream, because not officially a caster yet, but I'm sure that'll change after this stream, because you did a better job than me. I'm not even saying that just to say that, but you did a better job than me.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm sure chat enjoyed it as well, so yeah, thank you very much. And thank you very much to everybody in the chat for joining us in this second game, and a very good game it was as well. And with that said, thank you very much. I've been Swift, and with Psychotic. Thank you for all the sponsors: ProTube VR, Asterion Products, VR Cover, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, VRware.net, Border Foods, and Verdis for sponsoring the stream. Thanks, Spark, for all of the stuff. And if you're looking to become a caster, there is a production link in the VRML Discord. So thank you all very much, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
And we're underway. VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.